Mercer County, where a nonprofit organization dedicated to fighting hunger literally rolled into town. The Mountaineer Food Bank arrived in the Bluefields in their mobile food pantry today. As our Clayton McChesney shows us, the goal is to support local organizations continuing their ongoing partnerships to help hundreds of people put food on their tables.
You could call this vehicle Meals on Wheels for the masses. It's a semi-trailer and the flagship for the Mountaineer Food Bank. They are a member of the nonprofit Feeding America. This trailer travels a state to bring their mobile pantry to places in need. They make 3 stops a year in Mercer County.
We do this in places that we consider desolate or they don't have a lot of food opportunities, especially for fresher foods. So today we brought some fresh bell peppers, some butternut squash, some fresh potatoes, a good variety.
They also once again collaborated with the Mercer County nonprofit and food bank Connections to the Connection.
When we first started out, we started out with the elderly population, like try to provide food, a food pantry, and just different things like that. But it grew to be so much more than that, as you can see.
While there's always a need for food in the community, the nonprofits here say with the storm and power outage, right now there's an increased need, with many more asking for help after losing their food supplies.
Dealing with the storm we just had, a lot of people lost their food, so they waiting on, their extra SNAP benefits and things like that.
There's many people that were affected. Some of them had their power knocked out. They lost some of their food that they already had, and so they're really looking for the food that they don't have.
Both Reed and Hoover praised the members of the community who volunteered their time here, with more than 20 working to pass out the food. Together, the 2 organizations were able to deliver more than 9,000 pounds of food to the people of Mercer County, helping to feed around 200 households. Here for you in Bluefield, West Virginia, I'm Clayton McChesney, WVVA News.
And both Mountaineer Food Bank and Connections to the Connection say that they are accepting donations. Plus, they're both looking for more volunteers to help with their food pantries. Leaders with Connections to Connection say specifically they need help at their weekly soup kitchen on Federal Street in Bluefield, West Virginia. We're posting more information about it on our website at WVVA.com.